Hello guys, in this video I will tell you about the story of the Candyman. The story of the Candyman started shortly after the abolition of slavery. A black man who just got released from his masters, came up with an idea. The man invented a machine that was able to produce shoes in huge amounts. This made the man very rich, in a very short span of time. Being rich was very uncommon for a black man, at the time. It made some white people very angry, because some thought that black people did not deserve to be treated as normal citizens. Life was very hard for the average black person. After the abolition of slavery, they had to start their lives from zero, but they worked very hard to make something of their lives. Some even did the impossible, and managed to become wealthy. The black man I previously talked about was one of those. The black man married a black woman, and together they had a son. The name of the boy was Daniel. Daniel grew up very wealthy, he went to the best schools, he wore the most expensive clothes, and he became a very intelligent and well-spoken man. Because Daniel was very talented at painting, he became a painter. People around the whole country knew his name. He traveled from door to door, because everyone wanted him to make them a painting. At some point, he was commissioned by a wealthy white landowner. The white man wanted Daniel to make a portrait of his beautiful white daughter. Daniel agreed. While making the woman a painting, Daniel fell in love with the girl, and she fell in love with him. Thus they secretly started dating. They had lots of fun together, they went on dates, they talked about living together, they talked about marriage, they talked about children and much more. Nothing could come in between the love they shared. Soon the white woman became pregnant. However, because they knew it was dangerous for a white woman to be in a relationship with a black man, they kept it hidden. At some point, the white landowner found out. This made him very angry, and very bitter. He could not believe that his beloved white daughter would, in his eyes, stoop so low to date a black man. The white landowner then hired a group of white supremacists to hunt Daniel. When the group found Daniel, they brutally beat him. They then tied him up, they cut off his right hand, put honey on his whole body, and then unleashed a beehive on him, leading up to Daniel suffering heavily, before ultimately dying from the excessive bee stings. Daniel's body was then burned on a pyre, and his ashes were scattered around the whole region. The whole neighborhood was aware of this event, and from that day forward, the people gave Daniel the name Candyman. Unable to accept his death, Daniel's ghost came back. Only difference is that now, he would be called Candyman. Candyman was a hateful and vengeful spirit who tormented anyone who dared to question his existence. An urban legend arose. The myth went as follows: whoever would say Candyman 5 times in the mirror, and then turn off the lights, would get confronted and murdered by Candyman himself. Some people believed it, and were afraid of it, and some did not believe. However, whoever did not believe would soon find out that they were wrong. This is the background story of Candyman. From this point forward the movie begins, and we can see Candyman hunt down anyone who dares to question his existence. I decided to make this video because Candyman is a very popular name in the horror genre, however many people have not seen the movies. Many people have only heard little of who Candyman really is, and don't know his true story. So I hope that with this video, you guys have come to know more about him. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos.